Gyarados.
Gyarados is pretty badass. I'm gonna give him a 10.
Lapras.
Lapras is amazing. 10.
Ditto.
Ditto is pretty cool, but he's kind of a punk. I'm gonna give him a 7.
He's a punk and a slut.
He's a punk and a slut. He's just
But I mean, who among us
isn't a punk slut?
isn't a punk slut? So. Eevee.
Eevee's adorable. I'm gonna give her a 9.
Vaporeon.
Vaporeon.
Water Eevee.
Water Eevee. That one I'm gonna give an 8.
Jolteon.
8.
Flareon.
8.
Porygon. Porygon 2 for Bombi. Porygon.
That's the geometric looking duck thing, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna give that a 5. Because it's not one of my favorite Pokemons. I don't really understand what's going on with that one.
Ammonite. Oh, wait, I want to go back to the Porygon thing. Porygon
Yeah.
is...
Yeah.
Porygon is
Yeah.
a Digimon.
Yeah.
No, like legit.
He
is...
He's in the wrong world.
He's in the wrong world. He is... he's a Pokemon that was created by scientists out of data. He's literally a Digimon.
Yeah. Agree. You're in the wrong world, bud.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Ammonite.
Who's Ammonite?
He is the Helix fossil.
Oh, okay. Well, the Ammonite and the next one, I'm gonna give a 6 to because they're cool, but yeah, I don't know them very well. Obviously.
Kabuto.
Kabuto is the horse crab looking one.
Horseshoe crab. Yeah.
Yeah, horseshoe crab. For coolness level 6.
Kabutops.
Oh, that's the one that looks like he's a man-eating mantis-looking thing. Yeah.
So
he's cool. I'm gonna give him an 8 for coolness.
He's on par with Scyther for me because the arm blades.
Yeah, I think he's cool.
Aerodactyl.
Aerodactyl, probably a 6.
And then another one of your favorites, Snorlax.
Snorlax is pretty great.
You like Munchlax more.
Yes. I'm gonna give Snorlax a 9.
Articuno.
Articuno is a dog, right?
No, Frostbird.
Frostbird. Oh, it's one of the legendaries, isn't it? I could really care less about the birds, I guess. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Zapdos.
8.
Moltres.
8.
Dratini.
Ooh, Dratini is pretty cool. A 9.
Dragonair.
That one's still pretty cool, so I'm gonna give it a 9.
And then Dragonite goes dirt.
7. I don't know what the fuck they did to that poor, sweet dragon. They could have done a better job.
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo is the big boy guy, right?
Yeah.
Mewtwo is, for the coolness factor, I'd give him a 9.
And then Mew.
Did everyone see that? That was like a Spirited Away no face on the screen. I have the Studio Ghibli creatures on here, and suddenly there was just a no face. It kind of scared me. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Okay.
Alright, sorry, go ahead.
No, I missed that. I gotta go find. I gotta see what it was.
I wish I had the camera on because my whole body would just got really tight. I'm like, what the fuck? That's really creepy. That was so funny. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. That was just really funny and I just got really spooked all of a sudden. Just like, oh shit, what is that? Barrett started.
You okay?
Yeah, that was really scary because it was just no face out of nowhere. He just swept across the screen and I'm just like, oh god, what is that?
Oh, that's because that's the witch shadow.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're okay, guys. I'm just a little freaked out.
That's very funny.
I thought so.
That was very funny. Okay, Mew.
Mew, the little baby one.
Baby.
The baby. I'm 9.
Do you like Mewtwo more than Mew or Mew more than Mewtwo?
I like Mew better than Mewtwo. Mewtwo looks like some kind of furry... Mew looks like a plushie. Mewtwo looks like somebody in a costume trying to fuck.
And you'll never unsee it, but his tail looks like an Ekans was going to town on his pubis.
Yes, looks like he's like...
Like an Ekans is just now and down.
Eating your...
Alright, we're on to Gen 2.
Alright.
Chikorita.
Chikorita.
Let me know. Chikorita.
Okay, so Chikorita is the little plant one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a 5. I wasn't into the Chikorita.
Bayleaf.
Bayleaf is fucking cute. Bayleaf is very cute. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Meganium.
That's the third evolution. Yeah. That's the big evolution, right? I'm also gonna give it an 8.
Cyndaquil.
I'm gonna say Cyndaquil should have an 8.
Quilava.
8.
Typhlosion.
What the hell's Typhlosion? Oh, okay. 7. It's not that cool.
Totodile.
Totodile's pretty cool. I'm gonna give him an 8.
Croconaw.
7.
Feraligator. 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 I realize I haven't heard these names pronounced in a very long time.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Chicken, where are you going? Why are you going back there? Why are you back there? My chickens are in the back. Going in the back, smoking some cigs. Being some bad chickens. Don't let that Nungus get you.
No, Nungus is a good boy.
Nungus is a good boy, but sometimes he can be led astray. I'm going to give the first 6, those are all the starters, I'm going to give them an 8.
Just a blanket 8?
Just a blanket 8, because I'm not really into the starters, but I know that they're cute and they're okay.
Yeah. Well, I realize that, going out any further than the original 151, and, getting in Gen 2 and Gen 3, that's, where we've both left off.
Yeah, if you were to get into some of the newer stuff, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, anything past Ruby Sapphire.
Yeah.
Because we've played those. So Ruby Sapphire, X and Y, Sun and Moon. Because we didn't play Gold or Silver.
Yeah.
And we haven't played Black and White.
Yes.
So it's that's kind of we're gonna have diminishing returns on those ones.
Yeah.
So. But that was a fun experiment.
Yeah, because, I know what some of the starters look like, but after that, I have no idea. You would have to go down the list and see what you would think I would know, and I could tell you, or I would just have to look at the iPad and I'd have to tell you, but honestly, when my Pokemon experience is more so when it first came out, all the kids that, mostly the boys, who played it would give me all their junk cards, and I had no idea what to do with them. It's like Pogs. When Pogs came out, I got all
Pogs were great.
Pogs were great. I could get so much back into Pogs. It's not even funny how much I could get back into Pogs. I used to just get garbage ones. The kid, the babysitter that I had, her grandson, he lived across the street, so he would just come over and we would play Pogs, and he would give me garbage ones to use to play, and then he would just let me keep the garbage ones that he didn't want. And honestly, I don't know whatever happened to them. I think we might have just thrown them away, or
which is insane for you.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. A lot of my stuff went missing when I was little, because if we weren't playing it, it just kind of vanished. And I think it's just because, not to say my mom threw them out.
Your mom totally threw them out.
I feel like she might have thrown them out, but I also feel like she might have just given them to other people's kids. Being like, these kids aren't playing with them, so why don't you guys have them?
Which is the worst thing you can do, especially now. We're not having kids.
No.
But if we did, we would know not to get rid of any of that stuff, because this secondhand market on nostalgia like if we had the wherewithal to have like kept all of our like to really gone in on Pokemon cards and stuff, the freaking resale market on Pokemon cards is ridiculous.
But that's exactly it. Like, I think I would have had some stuff that I could have totally sold nowadays.
Yeah.
That would have been, like, awesome. But also, you know, again, there's just stuff that just went missing. And it's because, you know, my mom would be like, you guys aren't playing with it anymore. I'm going to give it to someone else. Or it just didn't make it in a move or something like that. Because, like, I just remember that we did... whatchamacallit, when we moved to Canada, we had to do a lot of packing, but we also had this huge yard sale to get rid of a bunch of stuff, and I honestly don't remember what we sold and what we didn't sell.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, it's one of those things where it's just like stuff just got, I mean, there was literally, we were out there for like an hour and some guy just comes by and says, I will buy the entire lot for this much. Can you help me load it into the truck? And I was like, alright. And that was the end of that. Like, the stuff that was on the lawn was sold. And we just never...
Oh, because he's one of those...
He's one of those people that come around, buy people's stuff, and then resells it.
Yeah, there's got to be something worth money in here.
Yeah,
so... You don't know how much it is, but if I...
Just buy all your shit, you won't know.
You won't realize that it has value.
Exactly.
What you think it is.
And the sad part is, he was right. Like, one of the things that I wish I would have been able to take with us was my grandmother's hutch. She had I guess like a china cabinet in a sense that just like, it smelled so good. I know that sounds weird,
it's
but like
a cedar cabinet.
It is, yeah, a cedar cabinet. It smelled so nice and it was so beautiful. It had these beautiful glass doors and yeah, it's one of those things that just thinking about it, it makes me kind of sad because, like, I would have loved to have had that. That's something that would have been just so awesome. But, of course, you know, we were moving. We couldn't take all that stuff with us. So we just had to do what we had to do, and we had to get rid of it. And it sucks. And I think that's why I'm such a freaking hoarder, is because of that very reason. I don't want to give up.
Something that you may want later.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the value is until it's gone, and then I'm like, shit. Like, I don't know how many times I've gotten rid of books and went, damn it, why did you do that? Why did you think that was the right thing to do at the time? And it's like, because I was moving. I needed to get rid of shit. You can't take everything with you. And it's like, yeah, well, you made a bad decision. It's like, I know, trust me. I'm still crying about it.
Yeah. I think if I had like the foresight now, I mean it's especially hard as a kid because it's like the things that you have you want to play with, right?
Well, yeah.
So like when I say I wish I had the foresight to not, you know, open a bunch of my Ninja Turtles or something like that, right? Because those classic Ninja Turtle toys, I could get a ton of money for.
Right?
Yeah. Same thing with, well, like I was saying, it's the Pokemon cards thing. Like, if I knew then that I would be in my 30s and wishing that I could complete that original collection, without spending fucking $3,000 buying a Charizard.
Yeah, right? But I think that's one of those things where you're right. If we could turn back time just to get those little things that we knew would make us happy and would, like, solve a lot of issues or just, you know, make things a little easier, we would. But we didn't know at the time what value it had because we were children.
Yeah.
We were literally just children. We had no idea what value meant. We knew what money meant, but we had no idea what items meant that there was value to it. We had no idea that opening a box screwed up the amount of money that would be paid for something because no one ever told us that. It's not like you had a family that was just like, oh, don't touch that. You know, if you didn't grow up that way, you didn't know.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like it was something popular that, the world's like, yeah, just, save them cards. You never know. Someday they might be worth something. No one's ever said that about Pokemon cards until now.
Well, I mean, every single kid on the playground where I went to school before I was homeschooled, but every single kid was just like, oh, one day these are going to be like super rare and worth a lot of money, because like that was our understanding from like hockey cards and baseball cards and stuff. But it's definitely not something that anybody ever thought was going to be true. The whole, oh wow, these are going to be worth a lot of money. It's like, yeah, sure they are, just like your comic books are going to be.
Right?
But the difference is that the Pokemon Company didn't crash their own economy with the comic book industry did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like the Beanie Baby thing.
Oh, the Beanie Baby thing.
Like, that makes me mad, because I have a shitload of Beanie Babies. And here somebody's just like, yeah, get them all out there. And it's like, yeah, but that's not helping me.
I mean...
I have a shitload of Beanie Babies. And I refuse to get rid of them because they're mine. They're my Beanie Babies. I refuse.
And one day they're going to be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, right. They're not worth anything. Only the really super rare ones are worth something. And those are usually like the bunny rabbits and the bears. Which I have some of those. I doubt those ones are rare. But I do have them.
So, the Beanie Baby thing basically ruined our ability to be like, no, keep them because they're going to be worth something in the future. Right? It's because a bunch of weirdo adults got really into them.
Yeah.
Right? But it's the cashing in on nostalgia thing, where it's like, yeah, the Pokemon cards are worth a lot of money because kids grew up, collecting them and having like an inherent understanding of their value and their popularity, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Beanie Babies, it was people's parents getting really in on the craze.
Right.
And not having an understanding that, the market is volatile because the only reason they have value is because all these adults think that they're going to have value.
Yes.
It's literally, it was a crash course in economics, supply and demand shiz. And also, how I understand anything about Bitcoin. So, I mean, I guess there was a value in that.
It better be freaking lightning out there because I need more batteries. Oh, hey, look. I never really noticed that there was a dude on the TV. Just never really paid attention. Terrible. Yes, I am cheating. Leave me alone, guys. I'm playing on the PC. I've decided to cheat. What is this? My knee's acting up again. You know what helps? Rubbing the damn thing with hot pepper. I can give you a hot pepper, George. Give you a spicy hot pepper, Georgie.
Put some peppers in my pants, George.
Georgie boy.
George.
I'm gonna bring you some hot pepper, George. George.
Pepper my balls.
I'm gonna even give you the spiciest one of all. Damn, these hops, man. I'm gonna be making brew.
You're gonna make beer at the wazoo.
Pretty much. Yes, lightning. Yes, that's what I need. I need lightning. There was lightning.
Everybody was frightening. The music was soothing.
Yeah. I like that song. The only reason I know that song as well as I do know that song is from Wayne's World.